Welcome to the Anything Goes podcast. AGP Tribe, what's up? Alright, so my name's Jake. I'm here to talk about anything. So anything goes on this podcast. So you can talk about whatever you want. There's random tangents that you can go on. This episode 1 is just kind of like the follow-up to my preview already on my channel, which kind of explains what's going on with this channel. I just want to kind of just talk about whatever the heck inspires me at the time. And I might not be inspired completely, but I'll at least talk about something that is interesting to me, and hopefully it's interesting to you as well. So I'm talking to you. This podcast is brought to you by Just Kidding. I wish it was brought to you by Juul. That would be a cool sponsorship. Alright, so today's topic broadly is going to be Bitcoin. I think I'm going to put the title as Bro's Guide to Bitcoin, but I'm not sure yet. But I'm going to talk about it in terms like that, like simple stuff. So each facet of Bitcoin in the whole network of what's called cryptocurrencies, it's pretty complicated. So each one does something different. Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency that's just pretty much person to person over the internet, over phones, a digital currency. So it's like money pretty much. So to talk about it more, to kind of simplify it, if you had to tell like your grandma, it's digital money that's very secure, the most secure it's ever been ever in the history of the internet. It might fail, but it's actually working. There's millions of people using it around the world. And so it's a peer-to-peer, so person-to-person, digital, electronic, secure, decentralized currency, or slang term, money. So in an economy, you exchange value using the middleman, which is currency, which is that paper money, which is a number in your bank account. If I want to go buy a house, I got to put a down payment on that house, so I've got $10,000 in my bank. I send it to the bank and get a loan. So I'm paying for my house with cash. Boom, 10,000 bucks. Put it in. If you did it with Bitcoin, what you do is you have the $10,000 in your Bitcoin account, which would be pretty much that money being switched over between cash, US dollars. It's being switched into Bitcoin on an exchange. Now, there's many that are used. There's one called Coinbase that's used in the United States. So instead of buying that house with cash, I'm going to put my money into Bitcoin using an exchange like Coinbase. I download that cash into my wallet, and I send my Bitcoin string of code, the ID pretty much of the Bitcoin. I'm going to send those. I'm going to send that like QR code pretty much that it creates from an app, and I can send that to wherever it needs to go. So someone else with another wallet, which could be, let's say, Bank of America's wallet. I send it to them. That digital currency is sent to them, but only after it's verified a number of times by other computers around the world. That's how it's secure. So there's an issue that Bitcoin solved. It's called the double pay issue. So if I was to like go buy a house with my own like digital currency, whatever, I put it online, it's like a little email code coupon, and I send that email coupon over, and that's like my little like piece of paper that means it's money. And let's say for some crazy reason, let's say that one person like thinks it's super valuable, whatever. Let's just assume that. Boom, I send my little paper coupon through the email, they get it. Guess what? I can just create another, copy and paste another paper coupon and use it with the next person who thinks it's valuable. And so it's pretty much creating unlimited money out of nothing. And then that leads to inflation, which is like people are like, this is worthless, this money has no value anymore. And so then like my money would crash and I could just steal from people. That's the issue, double pay. So Bitcoin solved that by giving each individual Bitcoin the ability to cut it down to, I think, like 1/100th of a tenth of a Bitcoin. And it's called like a Satoshi, which is like, I think like 1/1000th of a percentage. So pretty much in a string of numbers, 0.00010 is like a Satoshi, something like that, simple. So pretty much there's a guy, he's an anonymous guy that goes by the fake name Satoshi Nakamoto. Satoshi created what's called a white paper. It's like the business plan of Bitcoin. And what he did was explain it, pretty much explain it in code, explain it in terms of like the function of it, and then explain how the upkeep of it will go, and then it explains that it will have to go through development. So there's core developers, which are software designers and engineers and just computer guys, let's say, that really deal with the day-to-day operations of it. That's called Bitcoin Core, and they were the original BTC that was traded everywhere online, and then Bitcoin forked into what's called Bitcoin Cash, and then Bitcoin Cash forked again, or BTC forked again, and there's another group of Bitcoin. So that's what Bitcoin can do. That's what cryptocurrencies can do. It means a big group, let's say 100,000 people are hosting it on the computer. Every time there's like a transaction with Bitcoin sent, boom, like I go buy a pizza with Bitcoin at Papa John's, send my Bitcoin to Papa John's, and send it to me. Has to be approved by all these computers around the world for it to work, and it's recorded on a digital ledger, so I can't go use that same money somewhere else. So that money is taken and it's in the possession of the other person who I sent it to. And that's documented online. That cannot be deleted or tampered with or hacked. I cannot fuck with it. Excuse my language. I cannot mess with it. So there's that. So what I was talking about was Bitcoin and how you can use it. And so if I sent it, it's secure. Okay? That is Bitcoin in a nutshell. A bro's guide to Bitcoin. I hope this helped somebody. Hope this helped you. Thanks for watching Anything Goes podcast. There's going to be short rants about any topic. If I want to continue talking about something, they might be longer. But I just want to give you guys the best content that I can in the few minutes that I can. It will get better, hopefully in the next episodes or so. But subscribe below to the channel and like it, and leave a comment if you have any witty banter to say about this crazy podcast. And there'll probably be a new image up on the chalkboard wall back here. Been drawing cats and stuff lately. Sue me. Nah, just kidding. I just kind of messed around. Me and my friend made this the other night. I'd have been doing that a little bit. But y'all have a good day, night, or wherever you are, and peace out of the Anything Goes podcast.